All right, I'm in a 2014 Buick Lacrosse. Got a 3.6 liter in this, and the issue that a lot of people have is that the battery goes dead overnight or over the course of several days or week. If you don't use your car daily and you charge the battery goes dead on you, and it's just a pain in the ass. And so people are changing, just from what I've read online on forums and stuff, people are changing their battery every year, 2 years, when really, you should be getting 5-6 years out of a battery, right? So the problem that a few people have come up with, or the issue, is the radio. Supposedly the radio is actually sucking a lot of power, even when it's off, as it is now. Sitting in your driveway overnight, it's still keeping power. It's like basically having your laptop in, standby mode, right? So instead of shutting it completely off, you wiggle your mouse or wiggle your little pad there on your laptop, and your computer comes to life. Well, I guess it's the same type of thing with this, is where it's actually sucking power constantly. And so, you get in and you fire it up, and it comes to life quicker than it would if the fuse was pulled. So the problem is, or we'll see, but I'm going to try it, fuse number 4, which is actually pretty easy to get at. And it's right down here, okay? It's right behind this guy right here. So if you open that guy up and you actually squeeze this together, can I do it with one hand? Yeah, look at that, comes off like that. See, so let me just zoom in here, this tab and this tab, right? You're squeezing that. And now if you just give it a pull, here, let's try this. There we go, there and there. Okay. Now you can take this right out. And guess what's behind there? Here, right here is all your fuse information. All right. And we're looking for fuse number 4. Anyways, I'll put that aside. But if we now look in there, you will see that you can find your fuse number 4. So you're saying to yourself, well, I'm not going to be pulling the fuse every day and then putting it back in. So I found this online. Fuse bypass switch. I found it on Amazon. So what you do now is you pull your fuse number 4, and in its place, you stick this in, right here. This end now goes into where your fuse was. You take your fuse number 4, which is 15 amps, and you put it in here. And guess what? What's at this end? A switch. Now you can turn it on and off without having to pull the fuse. You've got a switch right there. Now the only problem that I see with that is, or the only downfall, is that this is not going to come on automatically, which is okay. You hit your little switch, it'll come on, but you're going to lose all of your radio information. That needs dusting. You're going to lose all of your presets, and you're going to lose your clock, right? But you will save your battery, if indeed that is the issue. Okay, so after checking the little fuse diagram there, you go under here where that compartment is, and the one we want to pull is right here, 15 amp. All right, so I was gonna put it here, and I did it, and then I realized that I won't be able to close this. Because I don't want to put it here, because this is where all your information is. I kind of wanted to have it, sturdy, but anyway, so I decided to go through the bottom. So I just disconnected the switch, right, and drilled a hole, ran my wires through, and now I got this switch connected again. I think I'm just going to keep it loose inside of this little coin thing, and that way, hopefully, I should be able to close this up, and it'll always be in there. I think that's probably the easiest way. Unfortunately, I put that hole in there, but anyways, my mistake is your gain. All right, so I've pulled the fuse now. You take your fuse now, you put it into there, right? You can close that up, and now this end here now goes into where you pulled the fuse from, and yeah, it should work. All right, I've clipped the bottom on. Let's get this guy back on. There, see? If I had put it in the side, it wouldn't have closed, right? But now, look at that, you can close that up, and here it is. It's now accessible, on, off. And if you want to hide it, hide it. Okay, so it's on right now. My car is running. Let's just shut it off. All right, go in there, grab it. I'm gonna switch it. Here, let's watch. Boom, off. All right, now I'm gonna switch it back on. Let's see how long it takes to come on. Took a little while. Yeah, no, I was gonna say, not only do you lose your clock and your radio settings, but you have no display. So if you're if you're in a rush or whatever, when you throw it in reverse, well, you don't have your camera either, right? But anyways, we'll see. Time will tell if this is actually the problem or not. You know, I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. I've read that online. People are saying that they've gone to the dealer or wherever, and it's supposedly this radio is what drains your battery. So anyways, at least now I've got the option, right? I have the option to switch it off if I know I'm not going to be using my car for a few days. I have that option.